Well, hello students. This is Professor DeChico, and I am going to be teaching Discovering the Leader in You for Fall 2020, Term 1. And many of you who are in this course may have had me for previous courses, or you may have not. But what I do want to tell you is that I have a real passion for leadership, and I have a website, choicetolead.com. And in conjunction with Jordan Rich, formerly of WBZ, still with WBZ, I used to do the night program, and myself, I interview several of the, which I think, really progressive leaders within our society today. One of them being the present commissioner of Boston Police Department, William Gross. I've also interviewed uh, individuals. My partner in this particular venture initially was co-author of my book, Leadership is a Choice, Kenneth Strong, an administrator for several years, nursing homes. He has a long resume about and written books on healthcare. He has shown some really strong leadership that I admire, and also a graduate of the Maxwell School of Leadership. I'm sure you've heard of John Maxwell. Uh, and he has many strong attributes about leadership. And in these podcasts, we kind of bounce off of each other and talk about it. I have interviewed Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire. There's a whole mess of people there that I think you would really enjoy listening to. But the real purpose of this particular podcast, and what I think might entice you into registering for this course, is that leadership starts from within. It really does. And why I have such a passion about this first course, you may choose to take it as an elective in leadership, is it talks about leadership being a choice. That means that as a leader, you choose to lead. No one forces you to lead. But the question is, why do you choose to lead? How will you influence the behavior of others? How will you take the lead when you need to take it? This is what is absolutely essential in really becoming a true leader. You go through a series of steps to lead, but you got to start analyzing it from where you come from, who you are. Do you have internal leadership traits? Is this something you're born with, or is this something that you totally learn? And myself, I've been wrestling with this for years, and I still haven't come up with an answer. Are leaders born? Are leaders made? Well, anyway, the book that I'm going to use for this course is it's a Pearson book, Pearson Education. Gary Uckel, Leadership in Organizations. Uckel and Gardner do a great job. And what we talk about leadership in organizations here is we first go through the nature of leadership. And then we look at leadership behavior. And we look at adaptive leadership, decision making, empowering those that lead with you. What are some of the skills you're going to need as a leader? What traits will you have? What skills do you have? Or what will you develop? Charismatic and transformational leadership is so important. It talks about ethics in leadership. It talks about leadership in teams, group decision making. It talks about getting into the trenches with the people that you lead. It talks about servant leadership. It's not us, them, it's us with them when we're leaders in achieving goals and objectives. And we're going to talk about leadership skills and strategic leadership. A lot of stuff here, but the whole idea is, how do we do a course like this? We do it when, especially when it's online, by interacting with one another. I mean that. Simulating a classroom environment online means doing a whole bunch of DQs, discussion questions, reading the material, listening to my lectures, listening to other people who are great leaders, looking at the historical analysis of leadership and how do you fit into that history going forward. I taught this course to policemen. I taught this course to nurses. I taught this course to corporate people. And everyone has to discover the leader in themselves. I really think that the synergies that go on between individuals when they are discovering who their leader is, their most trusted leader, and that's yourself. I hope to see you in the class. Professor DeGico.